So the Black Ops 4 1.10 update is live, and it has quite the interesting list of changes. Really, some things that are quite important, and we're going to be taking a look at all the major points that you should know that have changed in this update. Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing is Xbox One and PC players now have the Operation Absolute Zero available to them. That includes in multiplayer the new Zero Specialist, which don't worry, we're going to be getting to. There's things that you need to know in regards to Zero. It also includes the Blackout update that includes Hijacked and the Arif Armored Vehicle, and also the new Zombies character missions. It also has the Black Market 100 new tiers of earnable loot, including the new multiplayer weapons, which is the Daemon, and also the SWAT assault rifle. It has new Blackout characters, Mastercraft camos, epic outfits, reactive camos, weapon camos, and a lot more. So enjoy that, guys. Remember that reserves have now been pushed past tier 101, which is really nice. You now know everything that you're getting in each tier. You're also getting two brand new maps called Elevation and Madagascar, and the Dead of Night Zombies experience, which is a brand new map, which is super cool. With that being said, the brand new multiplayer featured playlist is the half off heist on all platforms. That's an interesting one. I don't think too many people are honestly excited about that. I don't think, anybody's jumping out of their seats and fist pumping the air that now in a heist you can get everything half off. I don't think that's really the biggest excitement, and I wish there was something a little bit better for the featured playlist, but obviously that will change hopefully next Tuesday, and we'll see what that will be. But regardless, guys, hopefully you leveled up as much as possible, by the way, over this past weekend for Double XP weekend. It was nice. I unfortunately didn't get to play as much as I would have liked, but I'm hoping that we'll see another Double XP weekend here in the next coming weeks for the holidays. That would be really nice to see, to be honest. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. So the first big thing, we're gonna get it out of the way before we get into the really exciting multiplayer news. In Blackout, the custom games have been added, and basically players can start a private match to explore the map at their own pace and practice Blackout with teams of friends. Custom games in Blackout will initially support a max player count of 12, and this is obviously planned to grow over time as they evaluate the player engagement, and are already expanding the feature support and are looking to do that over time as they collect data and such. Blackout custom games will support private matches in solos, duos, and quads with full character customization and weapon camo support. That will be out here in the next day or so. And lastly, for Blackout, they made a couple of audio improvements, mainly focusing on lowering the volume of the supply drop plane to ensure players can hear more of what's going on around them in game. The Arif can also now be heard from farther away to help prevent surprise ambushes. And then lastly, the last thing, and this is kind of a Blackout and multiplayer thing, which, by the way, guys, is super cool for us multiplayer guys. The character missions are now outfit unlocks, which reward the numbers outfit for each specialist when completed, and automatically reward the outfit for character missions that were already completed. So they changed the way that you can unlock these. They've unlocked all specialist characters in Blackout without requiring players to track down and complete their character missions, to ensure all players can play as the specialist of their choice. And for those players who have already put in the time and effort to unlock their specialist the old-fashioned way, they've got a special new Blackout exclusive outfit reward for you called the Numbers, which is awesome. And I'm gonna actually throw up some footage on screen. Credit to Prestige is Key. Carnage Prestige is Key obviously put up this clip on Twitter. I'll link him down below, and this is an awesome outfit, to be honest. It really, really is. But players can also earn this outfit for each character by finding and completing their missions, which are now called outfit unlocks after today's update. So with that all out of the way, guys, let's get to the very important updates made to the multiplayer experience. And for those Xbox and PC players, you guys are lucky that you didn't have to deal with the headache that Zero has been. So first up, we have some new cosmetics added to the Blackjack shop this week. The first being a reactive camo for the MOG 12 called D-Day, and it's an interesting camo. It changes through 3 progressions that are pretty cool, that are like these cinematic, like scrolling scenes that are like planes and broken buildings. It's not a bad camo. Next up, we have the Shaman Specialist outfit for Crash. Not a bad looking character. And then we also have a brand new weapon camo, which means it can go on all weapons throughout the entire game. It's called the Rocket Box, and it's really cool actually. It's not a Christmas themed camo really, even though it looks like it. It's a red and like royal red and gold camo. It looks really cool in my opinion. I like it, I enjoy it, and it was a relatively cheap camo. I believe it was like 200 COD points or something like that. We have some new war paints and tags as well. And then finally we have a Richtofen special order for Blackout, and then also a Chieftain Ruin Viking themed outfit, which is really cool. He's pretty bulky and cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of him. He's obviously an epic, so he's gonna be a cooler outfit. As you guys know, Zero has been considered a game-breaking specialist edition for a lot of people. It has been horrible, really, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be completely honest. We have to be, right? There's no point in you know, buttering things up. There's no point in that. So Zero was added into the game, and it just was not a good addition. It was overpowered. It has, you know, it can hack score streaks. It can hack the gunship and just completely destroy it with simply a guaranteed specialist ability called the Ice Pick. And, you know, someone that really worked hard, got all those kills, worked hard to get that gunship, a good player, can just be completely blown out of the sky by somebody that's guaranteed to get the Ice Pick within a certain amount of time. That just doesn't seem fair. And on top of that, it can turn other streaks like the attack helicopter and the drone squadron against the people that got it. It actually becomes their own kill streaks. The enemy can turn it into their own kill streaks, and it will kill the enemies. Yesterday I was playing, for an example, and I finally got my drone squad. I was having a bad day, and I finally got this kill streak, and what do you know? After it got 0 kills, it was changed to go against me, and it killed me, and next thing you know, that guy that had 0 was getting like 7-8 kills with my kill streak. It makes no sense. And also my attack helicopter, he got like probably 12-13 kills in total from my kill streaks, which I only got 2 or so. So it's just super overpowered. It can you know, turn the barricade and other specialist abilities against the team that has them as well, and you know, it messes up the radar. It messes up, you know, originally it wasn't able, you wouldn't be able to heal while you were hacked as well. So there was just so many things. It was ridiculous. So fortunately they nerfed it, and here's what they did. Whether or not this will be enough, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, and honestly I hope they do more to it, but this is a good start. This is what they've done. Increase the amount of time it takes to earn the Ice Pick. That's the first good thing, because people were getting this 3 or 4 times in a single game. It was absurd, to be honest. So they've increased that time. I don't know if it's long enough, but honestly, it should only be earned like once or twice throughout an entire game, to be quite honest, like, especially with how powerful it is. The second thing, increased time required to hack UAV, care package, and counter UAV. Probably thinking like, well, okay, what about those score streaks that can actually kill you, like that are lethal score streaks that we care more about? Well, it gets better. Greatly increased time required to hack Sentry, Drone Squad, Sniper's Nest, Mantis, Thresher, Attack Chopper, and Gunship. They added the word greatly increase the time required. Again, these can still be hacked, and like, honestly, like, increasing the time it takes to hack them isn't that big of a deal, because you just sit in a corner and you just hold down square and you hack them. Like, I don't know. And the worst thing that can happen to that person is they get killed while they're trying to hack it, and that would be ideal, obviously, because then they lose the specialist ability and they can't finish hacking. But regardless, I don't know, you can hide in the back of the map in a corner and sit there and get it done real quick. So still, it's going to be very frustrating in my opinion. I don't think it should be able to hack it at all, but I think that it should just be able to hack non-lethal streaks, in my opinion. But next up, it increased the time required to hack Torque's barricade, which is good. Hacking an enemy no longer prevents their healing cooldown, which is super good. That was like ridiculous, so that was good. And then finally, hacking an enemy assault pack now causes it to expire rather than it going against the enemy team. So those are the changes that were made to Zero. Whether or not, like I said, those will be strong enough or are good enough to nerf it and make it, you know, not super overpowered. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But personally, I wish Zero was never added to the game. I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. I wish it was never a thing. It's super frustrating. I wish it was just like an EMP. Like, it was just simply had the EMP grenade, and then its ability for the ice pick was just simply like hacking non-lethal streaks. Like, that would be enough. And then maybe some of the specialists, like, I don't know, it just seems like it's too overpowered. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, guys. I'm definitely curious. Let's go ahead and move on. So the next exciting thing is that the reactive camos received 4 changes, in fact, and a couple of changes here. So the biggest thing is the unwrapped reactive camos can now be equipped on any weapon that has the gold camo unlocked. That's huge. That is huge. The fact that they were just for specific weapons was kind of annoying, to be honest, and that the whole idea in Black Ops 4 of having these camos only applicable to certain guns was just kind of obnoxious. So now that we have the ability to put these camos on multiple guns is super, super nice. I love this. This is a great change. It's unwrapped reactive camos, by the way, but this is a great change. And then there's a couple of changes to some specific reactive camos. For example, the Killathon reactive camo now progresses with kills instead of kills without dying. The Rampage reactive camo now progresses by achieving rapid kills or better instead of escalating kill streaks. And then finally, the Vanguard reactive camo now progresses by achieving rapid objective kills instead of objective kills within 5 seconds. So those are your changes to reactive camos, the biggest of which you can now put reactive camos on any weapon, which is awesome. I love it. There were some changes made to the challenges that were having glitches and issues. There were some stability issues that were addressed and fixed, just so you guys know. Treyarch is aware of different issues and smaller, you know, things that they're fixing. For example, like a small thing that you probably never even realized. They addressed an issue with kill counters on picked up weapons advancing when the original owner gained kills. So small things like that they're aware of. They're trying to make their game better, more efficient, and, you know, stronger. It operate the way it's supposed to. So that's always nice to see. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna actually leave the patch notes linked down in the description below if you guys want to check out the detailed patch list for every single small change made in Blackout, Zombies, and multiplayer. You guys can check that out. Without further ado, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll talk to you all in tomorrow's Team Challenge video, which is awesome, by the way. You guys will love it.